What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Stocks in Play Daily. This is Daniel, and this is the watch list coming in from December 29th, 2022. And we'll use this list going for Friday. TGTX is an FDA approval stock for a multiple sclerosis treatment. This stock needs to break above 1112 and 1148 range for it to begin targeting 1179 and 1284. $12.50 and $12.85. We'll call it. Okay, that's TGTX, FDA approval, multiple sclerosis treatment. Next up, we got PRVB, awaiting Sanofi announcement coming by February. This is a 2-year breakout chart for PRVB, targeting levels of 1050 and 11 flat. 1050 the day's highs, 11 flat next up on the list. About there. Yep. And 1125, 1145-ish, 1150. Just incrementally, and then up to 1225 as our next target. This could hold and consolidate here, possibly above the 200-day moving average very easily if we're waiting until February, or this thing might just begin to rip and continue ripping. But this small consolidation pattern here and the breakout of the consolidation pattern has been on decreasing volume. Possible short entry point here as well if you don't like my trades long. That's PRVB, Prevention Bio, and that's at 1040 a share right now. Sanofi announcement by February. Next up on the list, CBAY, CBAY, not eBay, CBAY. Earnings per share beat in November. That's the latest news. Price target of 10 from Oppenheimer is also some of the most recent news. This stock is targeting 621 and 625 in my opinion. Here and here. 635, 640. Yep. And 657 next on the list. About there. This is also a CBAY, a 2-year breakout chart with volume popping on the bullish side. Okay, next up on the list, KALA, currently at $24.74 a share. FDA accepted their initial drug application for a genetic eyesight disease. Above $30.22, the targets become $30.50. $32.32 on the list. Just around here. 33 and 33.77. $37.94, also a possibility here if this thing's going to start to rip. Okay, that's going to be kind of this consolidation range that we'll be breaking out of or working into for KALA. Today reaching highs of 30.50, currently chilling around 23.50 aftermarket. Next up on the list, we got GLYC. GLYC. Positive test results for a leukemia treatment. It's another type of cancer. This is currently at $3.01 a share. Needs to hold $2.67 for this trade to be active still. That's VWAP basically on a 3-day chart, specifically targeting 317, 327, and 336. Next up, this is a 2-year chart breakout here as well. All right, 317, 327. 336. 360 is the 200-day moving average. By the time we get to it, give or take, here, maybe it could be here, whatever. And then I'd say targets of 380 after that, something like that, if we go above the 200-day moving average. Beyond that, of course, we'll be targeting higher, but I'm just kind of calling it a day there. That's positive test results for leukemia treatment for GLYC. PDSB, next on the list. B. Riley price target $12 coming up from $10 previously. 21 months survival for cancer patients versus 4 to 6 months average and expected for other treatments. PDSB is killing it as far as how many more months their people can survive that are treated with their treatment. Currently at $12.92 a share, targeting $13.24. 1368 and 14. There's 1368, 1324, give or take. 1368, 14. Of course, 14 flat. 1455 is just about there. 15 flat and 1540. About there. Cool. That's PDSB. And that's super positive cancer treatment results. PRQR, Eli Lilly deal to make RNA editing. 50 million now, 1.5 billion possible. PRQR doing well still, so I'm still holding it. Levels to confirm, we need to hold 337 to stay in play here. I'd say it's super important for us just to take a hold of that and keep it. Targeting 475 and 550. 475 and the 200-day around 550, give or take here. And that's PRQR currently at 337 a share. Gap fill play around 471-ish is what we could look for there as well. PRQR. HOTH on the list. FDA accepts their initial drug application for skin cancer treatment. Currently at 1017 a share. HOTH. Needs to hold 546 level. That's a super low hold, but if it could hold this, it's still technically in play. Better hold is going to be around 890. Prefer to see a super strong hold of 890 or 8 flat lowest. That's an ideal situation. Popping above 1250 of the high of today, we're targeting 13 and 1380. See, we got 13 flat, just about there. $13.80. Hard to get it. $14.11. 14 flat, of course, and $14.60. All in this consolidation range here. pretty much. Popping above these levels, then we'd become targeting $17 area range, 17 kind of range, 16 type of range. Yeah, next. Okay, that's HOTH, FDA acceptance of skin cancer treatment drug application. A couple other stocks I'm just interested in, I want to go over. Tesla started to get a bounce today and yesterday. Finally, I'd like to see it continue. Just a massive push above the day's highs here, possibly testing 125 and getting as high as 130 if we're getting crazy here with Tesla. I mean, why not? Let's see if we could just shoot all the way back up to like 140 in a single day if things get crazy, you know. Go back up for the VWAP here, 135, 140, who knows. That's Tesla, just getting crazy with the bullishness now that it's so low. Alright, Microsoft. I am expecting this to test and fill the gap at 231 range or 229 range. Still holding up kind of fine here against the 50-day moving average. Could be a possible short off of and below the 50-day moving average here to fill this gap, potentially still in my eyes as a possibility, or this thing's going to go ahead and try and test this VWAP on the daily chart. Next up, Procter & Gamble did not want to come to the party today. Didn't expect it, thought this breakout was going to continue here, did not, got rejected fat enough for me to not expect it. But we also at the same time kind of held, just really consolidated sideways from this 150 to 153 range. Looking for a breakout above 155 for Procter & Gamble, but the chart could dip us down to 145 if we're going to just start to aim lower and consolidate instead of break above and retest and retake these levels. Alright, UNG call sizzle index is popping right now for this stock. It's obviously a natural gas play. I am targeting about $17 range for plays on UNG. This is possible in my eyes to take 2 weeks to 3 weeks to begin closing the gap around $17.80, $18 range for UNG. Currently at $14.54 a share. UNG January 27th, maybe 75 cents. Last trade 80 cents pretty much for the $17 calls. January 13th, $17 calls going for about 40 cents. Possible trade time 2 weeks, so this may work, but it's a little more risky if it doesn't work instantly. Might want to double up this stuff or just grab some debit spreads perhaps. With a couple extra days. Let's see here. 1650 to, let's try 16 to 17. Not bad. You can get a dollar wide for 12 cents in UNG. January 20th. Very nice. Have to go with that. Well, anyways, thanks for checking in. This is the December 29th watch list. If I don't catch you guys, have a happy New Year's and happy holidays, and you guys all be safe. But other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next watch list. Take it easy, and thank you guys.